Why do we wait for clarity before we begin? We simply assume that one day we'll feel ready to begin that project we've always dreamed of doing, ready to change that behavior we know no longer serves us, ready to become the person we hope to be. Sometimes that waiting even feels responsible. We're doing more research, learning a little more, thinking things through, preparing ourselves. We tell ourselves we'll begin once we have a clearer picture, once we're more confident, once we're sure we're making the right decision. But have you ever noticed how preparation can quietly become postponement? Maybe you've become the person who handles everything yourself, the one who rarely asks for help. Maybe you've learned to carry more responsibility than most. Or perhaps you feel like you should already know what you're doing before you allow yourself to begin. Maybe there's even a quiet sense that there's more in you, something that hasn't fully come through yet, but you're waiting for the right moment. At first, these patterns often serve us. They help us adapt. They help us find our place. But if we're not careful, they can quietly begin shaping the way we relate to ourselves. If any of that feels familiar, how did we become this way? Children don't seem to struggle with this. They learn by watching, by imitating, by trying, by failing, by trying again. No one expects them to get everything right the first time. In fact, that's exactly how we expect them to learn. Somewhere along the way, something changes. We begin learning what is expected of us, what it means to be a good student, a good son or daughter, a good employee, a successful person. And without really noticing, we begin measuring ourselves against those expectations. Instead of asking, what feels true, we begin asking, what am I supposed to do? Instead of learning through experience, we begin waiting until we're certain we won't make a mistake. Preparation has its place. Some things deserve patience. Some things deserve careful thought. But no amount of preparation can remove uncertainty. Eventually, every meaningful path asks something that preparation alone can't provide: experience. You can prepare to have a difficult conversation, but you can't experience it until you have it. You can prepare to write, but you can't learn how to write without writing. You can prepare to begin a new chapter of your life, but you can't become the person that chapter asks you to become until you step into it. Perhaps that's something we've forgotten. We don't become ready and then begin. More often, we become ready because we begin. So perhaps the question isn't whether you're ready. Perhaps the question is this: where in your life have you been waiting for permission that only beginning can give you?